Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read for me to be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at personalwithryan tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, weird. I do recommend, Sagittarius, that you hop on over to the Aries reading and listen to that as well. I am looking at a very similar energy to who Aries was asking about, with who you're asking about. Oh, goodness gracious. That's interesting. This is an energy of yeah, and go figure. That's what I was kind of wondering. If you listen to the Aries reading, it's very similar to that. One more, only because I kind of feel like whoever you are at, yeah, it's oh geez, it's almost like parallel to a T. And I just told Aries the same thing. It's almost like deja vu. What do you know? I kind of feel like who you're asking about and who Aries is asking about, this energy is probably going to be the theme of today. They're going to hop on over to every zodiac sign and listen to every zodiac sign to hear about themselves. Apparently, they just cannot get enough of themselves. That kind of lets you know what this is about. Now, jumping into this, they're showing me the exact same energy about you, Sagittarius, that they were about Aries. Apparently, that's kind of like, okay, let's go to this one, click. Okay, let's go to this one, click. Okay, let's go to this one, click. You get it. They're going through the zodiac. That being said, they're like, it's like the exact same thing. Okay, let's see what a Sagittarius is about. Okay. Well, the Tower. So, this is an energy of whoever this is that you're asking about, as well as whoever Aries is asking about. They're playing around. They are playing around, and they are finding out very quickly the problems and the issues that they are kind of creating for themselves. I don't know what this is about or why they do this for themselves. But it's just, unfortunately, this is a snowball effect in the wrong direction. I mean, it is the wrong direction. It's almost as if it's like they just don't care. They would like to hear about themselves, whether it's good or whether it's bad. As the saying goes, any publicity is good publicity, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. It's just the fact and the idea that people are talking about them, recognizing them, giving them something. You know, it's kind of like, you know, throw some bird seed or some breadcrumbs to the birds. You know, throw a dog a bone. Something to kind of chew on and gnaw on and try and kind of think about. It's like, well, whatever that is, it's not turning out too well for them. And unfortunately, they're very, like I told Aries, they're very kind of snarly, where it's just like, here we go again. And it's like, yes, repetitively speaking, here we go again. There's a Three of Swords again, just like what was showing up for Aries and who they were asking about. It's the exact same energy, but for some reason, it's just kind of like, Unfortunately, this is kind of one of those situations where they kind of have to just, a boxer or a fighter, take it on the chin and keep on rolling with the punches. I don't understand, why people do this to themselves, but it is what it is. They sit there and, they kind of laugh this off as if they're indifferent, they're unaffected by it. But then deep down, it's sort of like, they're crying and they're weeping. And it's sort of, you want to play games, but yet at the same time, when you when you don't even win a prize, it's like you try to laugh this off, and it's like everyone, who's the joke, who's the clown? Who's the joke, who's the clown? Just because you're the talk of the town doesn't mean it's in a positive light. It's the exact same energy. And there's the Eight of Cups, and that's what I'm talking about. How do you go from the Three of Swords to the Eight of Cups? They're like, hey, fuck it. They're like, yeah, I'm not gonna, it's one of those situations where they kind of chalk this up to, and it's all part of the game. Like I said, there's justice following that. They kind of just chalk it up. It's just part of the game. It's just part of it. It's just part of whatever. Okay. Kind of like it is what it is. Yeah, so the way that, this is the exact same way as Aries. The way they respond to this, exact same way. That is crazy. They feel it's the same way. It's the exact same way. They're just reemphasizing the same thing. Breadcrumbs for the birds and throw a dog a bone. Like, nah, it's fine. It's fine. I can still get a little something something. I can still. So energetically speaking, from you, Sagittarius, they're like, they're kind of begging at your table and they're looking for scraps. Unfortunately, I kind of have to use this, terminology and this vocabulary because when it comes to connections like this, where people are taking from others, it's not even necessarily, it's like a vulture. It's like you're trying to eat and the seagulls are like looking for a french fry or something, and they're just kind of squawking and they're flying around, and it's kind of like you shoo them away. But then, as you know, they kind of just hop around. They hop around you looking for scraps, and then they're showing me the exact same energy. They're like, whatever, fuck it. I'm just gonna sit here and still kind of ponder, and still listen and still see if I can get something from Sagittarius. And it's like, okay, you're just looking for a handout. At that point, you're just looking for a handout, and Sagittarius is who Sagittarius is. So they're like, if I just sit here and listen long enough, if I just hang around Sagittarius, I'll get something. Well, there's the devil. So as you can see, Sagittarius, who you're around, or who's around you. They're like, and thank you, I'm gone. So this is, energetically speaking, this is like a hit and run. I'm going to take something from Sagittarius and just deuces, see ya. Peace. Yeah, it's a wham bam thinking, man, but it's, oh my goodness. Exact same energy as Aries and who they were dealing with. Excuse me. Yeah, they're kind of, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. They're like, so they're emphasizing like, oh fuck, I know I need to like stop. I need to cut the shit. Okay. I know I need to cut the shit. I know I can't keep doing this, but you keep doing it. Yeah, respond in the exact same way. Respond in the exact same way. This is a situation of like, damn, I'm just not getting what I used to get before. What have you like? What have you been begging for before? Like, I don't understand this. This is like handout, 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 handout. Like, what is this energy where they go around to different people in different energies, thinking or expecting like they're owed or some shit or entitled? This is that kind of energy where they think they're entitled. Like, who are you? Free coffees and free donuts? What is this? Because whatever this is, once again, now they're looking for scraps from you, Sagittarius. And that is no different than who Aries was asking about or dealing with. Where it's like, oh, here they come. Oh, here they come. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, Debo or something walking around like, hide your chain, hide your chain. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Neither do they. They do know that they need to kind of cool it because the heat on their trail is getting a little too hot. Um, they're being called out to where it's like, yeah, this is probably how they kind of operate, how they move. You know, let's go over here. Okay, what can I get? Let's go over here. What can I get? Okay, let's go over here. What can I get? I mean, that is just, that is sticky fingers and greedy, greedy. So heads up. Goodbye.